everyone's making centuries. The tables are conducive to high scoring, as we've seen. There was an attempt at doing so by bringing the black into play. This time it hasn't worked. So not quite as difficult because he had his hand on the table rather than Jack Jones sort of queuing down from the cushion on his.
In fact, he went to Yushan. Hasn't taken that one, but, well, the red's gone in anyway.
I don't think he would have been playing on, Jones, but he certainly won't be now.
So in the end, he did dominate the frame. As I say early on, Jack Jones did have chances, but wasn't to be, and Ronnie O'Sullivan has done enough.
Well, can't miss those. Pushed it to the first jaw. Didn't go from everywhere on that side. The last two shots have been understated, but beautifully executed. Had the opposite side on it than I expected. That has worked out beautifully. He didn't know about getting on that red, but he did sort of crunch the cue ball into the...
53.
Well, that's probably as good as he could have hoped for. But it proved one too many, though, all the same. So the frame is not over.
Got the two snookers, but it's going to be O'Sullivan's frame, surely, with that red going in nicely on the pink.
If he could get over the line this week.
Well, he could have lost this frame, but Jack Jones, having got the two snookers on the last red, then left that red on.
Oh, goodness me, where has that miss come from? That's come from nowhere. Wow.
53. 1.
Try and get you information on what that was in relation to. They may have the shot to just played it really well. I was just thinking that is quite a difficult shot to play. He didn't go quite far enough across. Well, he knows that's a big mistake.
3.
I mean, this is where he's an incredible player.
But in it goes. So Ronnie O'Sullivan does establish a 2-0 lead. Well, he did, but he hasn't potted it. That was a big chance once he got the reds into play.
Yeah, and that's a bit like that pink that he missed earlier, you know. I mean, when it comes to tactics or... Beautiful, beautiful cannon. It was on, but beautifully executed. So that is, as Dave said, 4-2, same. And they don't even look the same, quite honestly, as what we've seen in maybe Cheltenham for the British Open, where they were tight. Thanks for the question. Now, Sullivan.
Well, the next frame, I guess, is even bigger because if he can get to 5-2, it's hard to see him losing. He's doing what he does in these tournaments. He's sort of coming good when he needs to. And he's done it again here. He's not playing flawless snooker, but he's done enough to win this frame. Just as Jack Jones was coming back at him, remember he'd had the 130.
Well, this time the brown was not there to get in the way in queuing. That's a nice shot to bring the pink into open play. Well, that was nothing short of a slash from O'Sullivan, let's be honest. It was never going to go in the middle at that angle. Well, he took a slight risk there. It wasn't the most difficult of doubles, but it's not impossible by any means. But it's away from its spot.
And it's not there. It is not there. 25 in front, 27 on.
Off 2 cushions, because that edge might just be enough to go in off directly. Needs help. Oh, goodness, and he's not really got it. I mean, it's an acute... Good shot that, you know. I mean, it looked nothing, but if you don't get those into the... He's won it. Jack Jones has lost his composure, I think, slightly. A very scrappy frame indeed.
Very scrappy, dramatic as well. It's gone to Ronnie O'Sullivan.
There's only a half chance with the colours where they are. It's a very nice shot to get on that red, and of course the angle is in these parts extremely popular, as you heard.
Meanwhile, Mark Selby has got the job done 6-2 against Zhao Guodong.
Well, it's worked out nicely, so an opportunity. Yeah, and you just wonder, is this form good enough to win the title? Of course, it doesn't have to be, because you can get better as the tournament goes on. Because the other factor is, with that century that Dave mentioned, you know, do you need to be playing your very best now? Or
130.
So it's a grandstand finish to what was a close match. Players conduct their own post-mortem.
众所周知啊，我比较喜欢约翰希金斯，虽然他老人家这球现在也不行了啊，这赛点一把一把的丢，没办法，主要还是看得早，所以还比较喜欢。小分球。马奎尔进过3次英锦赛的决赛，1冠2亚，最近一次是2020年的巡回锦标赛的冠军。出杆要很短。 因为至少是不好控啊。好球，这杆球打完之后还真有点豁然开朗的意思。1比0，杰克琼斯，周跃龙0比1，丹尼尔威尔斯，戴尔1比0，吕昊天，加里威尔逊2比0，丁俊晖，庞俊旭。要不然是担心，要不然是高兴啊。科学就医，相信科学。中带，完事儿2比0啊！这个过程还整体今天马奎尔还不错。还是推进啊，分球点位附近这一颗，打一个记录。对，确实啊，这个国锦赛这晚上的有点太豪华了。特鲁姆普、希金斯、奥沙。后板没出来，救回一局，1比2。有难度。哎，这球打绿球，让红球往袋口方向带。哇，这组合球拼的还是很凶狠啊！看一看这球，黄球有中带了。而且辛斯同区的种子选手凯伦威尔逊又输球了啊！凯伦第一轮打得不错，还觉得能回暖一点，结果有一杆破百，上半场的最后一局，7、8年以来没有完全兑现他的天赋，包括这是曾经被奥沙利文毒奶说要统治斯诺比1，艾梅里塞尔比2比1小古董，这有点慢了。奥沙利文3比1，周跃龙0比3，丹尼尔威尔斯、多米尼克戴尔1比3，吕昊天、加里威尔逊3，就需要一颗球调整到位就可以入局。这敢出去能行吗？行啊，厉害！超分球真敢干啊！哦天！白球最好是起一库贴黑球，哎，直接贴还这球给自己翻进了，这不是自杀吧？这黑球怎么办？往中带来一下吗？直接不打了，马奎尔。特鲁姆普看起来是想打一杆，这杆打一杆应该是可以避开黄球，倒是好球，勾顶住。 为什么是固定机位啊？这场球台是在3号台来进行的啊，就是世界职业斯诺克的比赛，只有1、2号球台是电视转播或者是多机位制作啊。好球，弹起来要到黄球啊，打一个黄叫黄。 完了，给自己吊上了。啊，特鲁姆夫这个拉杆应该会拉得非常满啊，走起，哎，绕丢了。马奎尔呢，打1颗就够，这颗球算不算漏中带？ 罗罗黄之后，基本英锦赛的这个席位还是确保了。虽然麦克吉尔也赢球了，但是是大概率，所以这场球相对来说压力可以小一点点。已经很临近超分了，篮球角度是不是向下的？这球如果角度向下的话，马奎尔就……其实今天出局的高排位选手并不算少。上前握手，马奎尔是完成了复仇，6比3击败特鲁姆普，终结了特鲁姆普的22连胜。好。